celebrated Holy Mass, so coming from this sacred banquet of communion with the Lord's body and blood, as the Catechism of the Catholic Church calls it, I'd like to reflect with you on this aspect of the wonder, the greatness of the Blessed Sacrament. A banquet to us means a very formal feast, a very special occasion where only honored guests are invited. The Eucharist, the Eucharistic feast is all that, but of course it is also so much more. When we look at the altar, we see that it is an altar and also a festive table with all the elements that we would expect to see at a banquet. Beautiful, pristine table linen, polished candlesticks and flickering candles, fragrant flowers specially arranged, sparkling gold and silver plates and chalices, a special attendant dressed for the occasion. Something special is clearly going to happen at this table. Difficult for us to grasp exactly how special. The one element that we would expect to see and don't see immediately is the food. A table ready for the finest and most exquisite of meals, and all the preparations have been made for that. And yet, what is served from this table is the simplest of meals, a piece of unleavened bread and a sip of wine. If we see this banquet with the eyes of the soul, however, we realize that what is being served to us from this table is the most extraordinary meal that we can ever imagine. At this table there is the merging of heaven and earth. Fruits of the earth and work of human hands become the bread of heaven, the panis angelicus, angelic bread that we are invited to taste, to experience complete communion with God, the greatest closeness with the divine that we can have while here on earth and in our earthly bodies. This table, this banquet, connects us with the great heavenly banquet that the prophet Isaiah described so beautifully, and is a table to which we are invited as special guests, as chosen and blessed recipients, as family and children of the host. What a blessing! What generosity and love! What hospitality! How powerful that we can dine with God and receive the very essence of who God is. Truly blessed are those who are called to the supper of the Lamb.